Hello, Professor Webster and Parky. This is discussion question 4. Challenges that adolescents face today are different from my adolescence because today adolescents face many more challenges, I believe. When I was younger, I had the blessing of playing outside with my friends, making real, genuine friendships and relationships with other adolescents. I made memories. I fell down off my bike. I got back up. I learned things the easy way and the hard way. I feel that these days, with all of the cell phones and technology, today are faced with a bombardment of social media, if not monitored by parents. Some parents today give their kids an iPad or a cell phone to keep them quiet, maybe thinking they are doing a good thing, but in my opinion, that is the worst thing that can be done. Unless they are keeping their kid quiet with an educational game or something positive, that is a different story. But kids today are becoming heavily reliant on these things. They are becoming lazy. All they want to do is stay on the iPad, and it's affecting their brain growth, in my opinion. It is affecting the way they socialize with others, making them even scared to have real life interaction because they are so used to being on the iPad or iPhone. I think their communication is affected because of this. Bullying is an epidemic adolescents are faced with today. I am almost certain that cell phones have a lot to do with this. I am not certain, but I believe the growth in bullying and the rates of adolescent suicide are linked to the devices. If kids are being cyberbullied, they may be on their phone thinking all of these thoughts in their own head about themselves because of whatever they read or was said to them. And if they were not on the phone to begin with or being exposed to this, it would not occur. And the rates of suicide would be significantly lower. Nothing should be that fast, but they are growing up in a world that everything is so fast paced and instantaneous. Kids are no longer learning patience or the joy of waiting for something you really want. This is my opinion. This is my opinion on this topic. Also, we all have emotions and as human beings, and sometimes, not to say it's right, but sometimes if kids had an issue with each other, they would just fight and get it over with, and the teachers would be involved and stuff. But now I feel like with the cyberbullying and stuff, no one kind of really knows what's going on. It's not like it's being seen unless the child actually shows someone what's going on. So it's more of like a silent thing, and I think that kids are internalizing what they're seeing about themselves, and that's definitely not a good thing. Where I feel like, we didn't face that when we were younger. If I could share one piece of advice with adolescents about metamorphosis occurring within their bodies, it would be to not act on their impulses and to be patient with themselves. They will go through a lot of ups and downs, especially with their self-esteem, but I would tell them they are beautiful the way God made them and is making them, and to embrace their changes. It's not going to be easy for them, but things will get better. The 4 different parenting styles are authoritarian, who are demanding and rigid. They use harsh punishment and anger to try and change behavior. Adolescents raised with this type of parenting style are often fearful or rebellious and may succumb to peer pressure. They have poor self-esteem and do not do well in school. Authoritative parents are supportive of their adolescents, displaying warmth and caring. They encourage their child to be independent and invite discussion about concerns or areas of disagreement. The textbook says that this type of parenting style is the best one. These children grow up to be competent and confident, responsible and self-reliant. They have good self-esteem and are likely to be rebellious. Less likely, I'm sorry. They do not, they're less likely to engage in self-destructive behaviors as well. Permissive parenting think they cannot stand conflict, so they give in to their child because it's easier. They have few rules and are very low in control. Adolescents with this type of parenting style are often anxious because rules are not clear or consistent. and they do not know what to expect. Interestingly, many parents believe that adolescents want permissive parents, but younger adolescents need structure. This was my parenting style by my mother. My father was authoritarian. This parenting style has impacted me very much because I have always found myself seeking structure because I feel that I did not have any growing up as a young adolescent. I found myself to be anxious and unsure at times and even low self-esteem. The last parenting style is ignoring parents. Parents put their own needs first and their children are left to their own guidance. This children may go to extremes to get their parents to pay attention to them, such as acting out, abusing drugs and alcohol, failing at school, or becoming sexually active. Thank you.